Good Monday evening, everybody. Welcome to the Dirt Racing Network and our live coverage of the Dirt Slingers Racing League. Monday Night Thunder, Just Jim Steakhouse, Big Block Modified Series. I got to start off all the people in the chatter already, guys. Thank you very much. One of my favorite people. I think next to me, he may be the best announcer on the internet. Brett Wheeler in the house tonight, guys. Brett, one of my favorite. I kid him a lot. Miss him. Haven't talked to him in a while. Haven't seen him on in a minute. Man, I love that he is here checking us out. It's going to be a blast having him in the chat with you. And Adam, that is Tiny Dancer. He is not the king. He may be the king of his castle, but he's Tiny Dancer when he's here, buddy. Good evening to everybody. We have got about 15, 16 of the best big block modified drivers on the service. The one name that I'm not seeing, The one. Oh, no, never mind. Now he pops into the server. Boy, I thought the defending series champion was going to miss round number 1, and I was going to be thoroughly shocked if he did that. But Garrett Boyd just dropped into the server just now. We've got some returning veterans. We saw Braden Eiler for a couple races last season. Sam Bachman back here. Miles Jansen. I haven't seen Miles since he won the championship in the 360s. The last season that DSRL ran 360s, which has been more than a year ago. So good to see him back. We have got Tyler Schell back in the server. Old Gumby back running circles with us. It's good to see the Ohio hombre Matt Westfall back around. We know we're going to get to visit with him personally on Saturday. So be around someplace where you can pick up the Dirt Racing Network, because we may go live and just do an impromptu mess around interview with Matt Westfall while he is down here in Oklahoma at the Red Dirt Raceway for the big 2-day USAC show. And it looks like we are down to it. Practice is over. That means we're going to get ready for qualifying. I'm going to break these guys up into heat races. Hello, Adam. Hello, Bill. I already said hi to Brett. I'm just looking back through the chat to see who all else is here. Should be a good one. We should have a very fun. We're going to go focus on this car real quick, because he said, I don't know what kind of paint I've got for this thing, but I'm going to come run tonight anyway. And so he didn't have any paint. Stuck the old plain white body, slapped some duct tape to make some numbers, and old Miles Jansen out here running a few laps. A newcomer to the series, a 639 car, Dylan Kisney. It's Kinsey, not Kisney, Kinsey. And if I keep screwing that up, well, I'll smack my own hand. I think, Adam, that he probably is just going to do the sprints. I'm not positive. I know this early show is really difficult for him. So, Travis Johnson, 19.27. That didn't last long because Anthony Morano, the guy that made a late charge in the season last season, goes to the top of the board. His teammate, Clay Christopherson, right behind him. There's Logan Wentz in that 18 machine. There goes Travis Johnson back to the top of the board. Dylan DeWert, first lap, times in, fourth quick. Christopherson now takes the point. 19-14. We'll go back and watch DeWert's second lap here. Dylan DeWert, a former series champion. A couple of seasons ago, he picked up the title. DeWert goes second quick. Johnson, third quick. Bachman, his return, the 007. Eighth quick right now. Eiler on track. Braden Eiler won a race or two last season. Only ran about 4 races with us in that big 16-race season, but he won 2 or 3 of them. The high side hustler, always fun. They do not get a lot of time. So, Kevin Hanley showed up in the house too. Did not take time, and neither did Orion Hines. I think qualifying has come to an end. We're ready to go heat race racing. They're just moving them right on through. We're going to get 2 heats. We're going to line heat race number 1 up like this with the invert. It's going to be the 21 of Garrett Boyd, your former series champion, defending champion. On the pole, and he'll have the 5 of Braden Eiler on his outside. Travis Johnson, 25, row 2 to the inside. Next 2, quick qualifier for the evening. He picks up the bonus points. 51 of Clay Christopherson. Sam Bachman, the 007, he's got row 3 to the inside, and then he's got the Ohio hombre, Matt Westfall, on his outside in a 54. And our final row for the first heat this evening, open up the season number 24. Be the 73 of Larry Moody, and on his outside, the Cadillac man, Kevin Hanley, in the 110. You could be as big as competition. I'm just going to throw it out there. All the drivers are rolling them up. This is a pretty stacked up heat. Little different paint on the Champ's car. Used to seeing that thing in all black and purple, and he is a little red, white, and bluey right now. Take them around, show them the start line. Get them ready to go. Kick them off the next time we come out of this corner right here. Somewhere right about there, they'll cut them loose. Season 24, round number 1. About to get underway. Appreciate everybody being here. Keep the chatter going, guys. It's always fun. All right, Boyd and Eiler coming out of turn number 4, getting ready to see the green flag.
Green, green, green.
And we're underway for season number 24. Going to kick it off at Oswego. Tricky little track, but a lot of fun. These guys really like it in these big blocks. Boyd to the point. Eiler second. Christopherson up to third. He's not going to waste time. He's going to pull down to the bottom side in front of Travis Johnson and try to take second away from Eiler and see if he can keep the door open long enough for Johnson to get there. Christopherson to P2. Eiler's trying to fight back, just not enough momentum yet. Westfall in the 54. Up there in 5th, but Bachman challenging him now side by side down through 3 and 4. 2 in the books, and they've both gone to your series champion. I don't think that's going to last long because here comes Christopherson. Got the inside, had a pretty good run getting down the backstretch. Moves Boyd up off the middle. And coming out of turn 4, Boyd fights back on the top. Boyd leads that lap. Way out wide for the 21, but he got a big run out of the exit at 2. He may have found something. He may stay up there. We'll be halfway this time in all 4 laps. Defending series champ trying to max out his points. Christopherson, if he can win it, he'll have max points. They get 4 for getting the pole, 2 for the second quickest in qualifying. 10 to win a heat race, 8 for second. Boyd has got something going on that slider line through 1 and 2, and now he's just going to keep it wide. 3 and 4. Johnson is still 4th. Westfall, Hanley, Bachman, and Moody back to the field, but we're going to watch the lead. So I don't think this battle is near over with 2 to go. Christopherson just trying to be patient. Trying to find that bite, but that run right there is keeping Boyd out in front. Trying to get it turned to get the bigger run. White flag coming out, and they're a lot closer this time than they were the last time. That time, Christopherson had the nose to the inside. Now Boyd ekes back in front. Who's it going to be at the line? Boyd's got to get a big run. Christopherson has it by half a car out of 4 down to the line. Boyd wins the opening heat race for the season. Christopherson, Eiler, Johnson, Westfall, Bachman, Hanley, and Moody behind that. Man, if that is what we're going to be treated to all season, this is going to be a fantastic year. Whew, heat 1 in the books, and I'm already sweating. That was a good race. Let's get ready to look at heat number 2. We'll line them up like this. Newcomer to the series, the 639 of Dylan Kinsey on the point with Logan Wentz in the 18 on his outside. Former series champion, 4-time winner last season, the 32 of Anthony Morano inside of row number 2, next to the 20 of Dylan DeWert. Tom Ostendorf in the 32 car. The other 32, they got them stacked up, 32 on 32. He'll start inside row number 3 next to the 35 of Miles Jensen. And then the 44 of Tyler Shell inside of row number 4 next to the 49 of Buddy Ware. I think Shell's going to be in the 85, guys. I think we'll get his number changed in the pylon for next time, but Tyler Shell. Still rocking the Jessup Logistics Motorsports Beat. So newcomer to the series, another Full Throttle Motorsports driver in the 639. Going to get us started down here for the last heat race for the big blocks tonight. I think we got 16 total cars in here for this, and that is a great number to start the season with. Keep them at pace speed all the way through turn number 4 here, almost to the exit before we see him punch the throttle and get us going. Perfectly timed start. Morano going to work to the inside. Started right behind his teammate, Kinsey. And he is already putting the pressure on him to try to grab that lead away. We saw him win here the last time we were at Oswego. So the 32 of Morano, the defending race champion. Oh, a little contact, back bumper to front bumper. And that is going to move Wentz to the back. He had to get control of the car. So DeWert is up there. Here comes Tyler Schell. Tyler Schell works the outside of turn number 4. Buddy Ware goes by on the inside and takes the spot away. Move Ware to 4th, Schell to 5th, and Schell across him over. Good battle inside the top 4. We're going to go back to the lead momentarily because Morano and Kinsey are still going at it. And DeWert is right there chomping at the bit. Buddy Ware way wide in 1 and 2. Not sure if he got moved up there, if he just went in too wide. But it looks like Schell will have the spot. We'll go back to the front because they're about to be 3 wide with 4 to go. Kinsey across the line first. Morano second. DeWert third. And they were all inside of 1/10 of a second when they hit the line. These guys are right on top of one another. Any mistake, and it may take all 3 of them out. DeWert looking for a hole, thinking about threading the needle, and now he and Kinsey are going to get around Morano right there on the top side. We're coming to 2 to go. Schell 4th, Ware, Ostendorf, Wentz, and Jansen. And I don't think that battle with Ware and Schell is over yet either, as Buddy Ware is working the bottom. Schell just got a bigger run down the backstretch off the top side. Oh, Buddy Ware clips the fence inside. Turn number 3, that'll end that battle. We'll go back to the front because this battle's heating up on the white flag lap again. Kinsey has the lead. Morano's trying to get second back from DeWert. DeWert would like to make a big move right here in 3 and 4, and he just doesn't have the room. Checkered flag falling down. Kinsey, DeWert, Morano. 1, 2, 3, Schell, Ostendorf, Ware, Wentz, and then Jansen tagging in behind. So the rust on the driver of the 35 is starting to show because we're used to seeing Miles Jansen be a little bit closer to the front than that. Warm-up session. Let's grab a driver or 2 and we'll chat with them. We're going to do this first. Before they get too carried away, let's get the series defending champion in here. He showed up almost tardy to the party. Garrett Boyd, you come out, you had one hell of a battle in your first heat race to defend the title.
It was a little bit better than I was expecting to be here. Showing up so late, I got 0 practice today, so things are looking up.
Yeah, it looked like the newcomers in the series, and Christopherson, I think, raced a race or 2 with us last season. But, man, he was putting the pressure on. He was right there for about the last 4 laps.
Yeah, I couldn't get the car to really hang the bottom like I wanted to, so just kind of had to resort to running the top. And I think that the heat race was the last we'll see the bottom for a little while.
Well, what do you expect here in the feature, man? You're going to be starting up front. Series champion coming in to defend. One win in the books. Can we get the second one?
We're gonna try. With all these new faces, and I know there's like people like Morano and Dewart that are here, so it's a lot of tough competition.
All right, man. Well, good luck out there, and try to keep the crown as long as you can.
Thank you.
That's your defending series champion, Garrett Boyd, and now let's talk to a guy that the last time we were at this track, he pretty much dominated the field. Anthony Morano looks pretty good again this time around here at Oswego.
Yeah, car feels pretty good. A little bit of a different setup there in the heat race. So we'll go back to what I've been running here in the features and doing pretty good with it. So we'll see how it works.
A lot of fast cars to deal with in here tonight. A bunch of them your teammates, but the defending series champion, it showed he's got some metal up there in the first heat race.
Yeah, it was. He looked pretty good there. I'm gonna see. Hopefully, I can actually keep up with him here and make something happen.
All right, man. Well, 2 for 2 would not suck in this league at any track. So we'll look forward to seeing if you can do that and at least give us a chance to talk to you on the podium tonight.
Thanks a lot, buddy. I'm gonna try.
Anthony Morano, defending a race winner here. That was only, I don't know, about 8 weeks ago maybe we were here. First time we had ever been to this track. First time we'd ever seen this place. And he came in here, and from start to finish, he just was the class of the field that night. Looks like we have 17 drivers on night one. That is fantastic, these guys. Travis Johnson, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Roger.
All right, man. Well, you're the defending ump champ. You've been the big block champ a few seasons ago. In here tonight at Oswego. So many fast cars. What's it going to take to put the 25 up on the podium?
It's just going to take luck, man. There's a lot of fast guys in here, and I haven't really got many laps around here, so I'm just kind of winging it tonight, so hopefully Lady Luck's on my side.
Well, it looks to us like it's pretty rough through the corners, especially on the 2 exits around here. Cars look like they're kind of hippity-hopping around down the straightaways. Is that what it's like out there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got some character to it tonight, that's for sure, especially if you get off that bottom.
All right, man. Well, we're going to let you get back to work. Good luck out there. Hopefully we're going to talk to you at the end of the night.
All right, man. I look forward to it. Thanks, Roger.
Travis Johnson, a former series champion and the defending UMP champion. UMP's not on the schedule this season as 360 Wing Sprint Cars will be our second show every Monday night now. The home, the original home of sprint car racing on iRacing. Dirt Slingers Racing League bringing back the Wing Sprint Car. Expecting a good field for that second show tonight, too. Make sure that you tune in. Track looks like she's going to be racy. You heard Boyd say maybe the bottom wasn't going to be there. We may see some guys having to use slider lines. This track is not an oval, and it's not a true oval. You can race it like an oval. It's really wide getting into 1 and really narrow getting out of 2, and it's really wide getting into 3 and really narrow getting out of 4, and it's really the depth perception. It really does mess with your eye a little bit. So all right, we're going to get ready to line these guys up. This is how we will start the first A main of the season. 40 laps around Oswego Speedway. The 21 of Garrett Boyd will have the pole, and he'll have the 639 of Dylan Kinsey on his outside. Clay Christopherson, the 51, battled the 21 through the entire heat race, basically. He'll start inside row number 2, next to Dylan DeWert in the 20. Braden Eiler, the high side hustler, in the 5, row 3 to the inside with Anthony Morano in the 32 car on his outside. 25 of Travis Johnson, we talked to him in the warm-up session. He starts position number 7 next to the 44 of Tyler Schell. Then the Ohio Hombre, 54 of Matt Westfall, row 5 to the inside of his teammate, the 32 of Tom Ostendorf. We move back to row number 6. That's going to be the 007 of Bachman, Sam Bachman. And he'll have Buddy Ware in the 49 on his outside. Cadillac Man, Kevin Hanley, 110. Row 7 inside. Logan Wentz, the 18, will be his partner on the outside. And then your final row, row number 8, 73 of Larry Moody inside. Miles Jensen, the 35 outside. See who can pick up the win in feature number 1 tonight. Field of fantastic drivers, fast race cars. What a way to kick off a season. Hopefully we can keep these numbers up for the entirety of. This is only a 10-race season this time. We are going to go through the end of the year and pretty much be done. I think there's one race right after the first of the year, and that ends it because we do have an off week the first week of December. So that is reserved for a special event that we're going to try to put together in the next 5-6 weeks. So we'll see if we can manage that. Right now, pace car going to get out of our way. Boyd and Kinsey on the front row get us started. 40 times around under the green flag only. Caution laps will not count. Ready to cut them loose.
Green, green, green.
We're underway. Dirt Slingers. Monday Night Thunder Big Block Modifieds. First A main of the season. Boyd quickly to the front. Eiler off the bottom is going to try to grab second away from Kinsey. DeWert and Kinsey going at it again. These two battled in the heat race, didn't get enough of each other. Look at the 3 cars lined up, the 3 that were battling in that heat race. Kinsey, DeWert, Morano. Teammates just cannot get away from one another. I saw Gumby fly in there, get right up beside Travis Johnson. Did a good job keeping it out of that left-hand door. It's Tyler Schell trying to get in here, put some pressure on too. Through 1 and 2, you can see they are easily going to stay too wide. And I think there's something on the bottom. May not be the best way around, but I think there's something there. They're too wide, 3 deep back there. It looks like Schell may take the spot away from Johnson. Yeah, Tyler Schell moves himself into the 6th position. And Travis Johnson will get behind, regroup, figure out where he can try to go get a pass made and get the spot back. Braden Eiler is under fire. DeWert is on the outside. Kinsey already got around him on the high side. DeWert gets there too. Will he get in line or let Morano have the high side as well? We know Braden Eiler loves to run the top. He doesn't have the name the high side hustler for no reason. He was the first guy to go up and just sit on the cushion when we had that weird cushion that we got from iRacing a number of years ago. He was the first driver to just go up there and sit on that thing, and he won a lot of races up there. It's still Boyd, Kinsey, DeWert. Now Morano's battling on the bottom, trying to take 4th away from Eiler. Those two, 4th and 5th. Travis Johnson battling again. Oh, mistake from Kinsey. Kinsey got into the fence over the bumps, getting into 3. Opened the door. That lets DeWert get by. Morano's going to have a run. Morano may take 3rd. And he's up to 3rd right now by about a car. Here comes Travis Johnson working on the bottom. Got a round shell. Now trying to work on Eiler. Those two are going to stay side by side. Eiler gets away, and now Schell uses that line and pulls back alongside Travis Johnson. Sam Bachman is tucked right in behind. That's through 8th place. That's your top 8 cars right there. Ninth place, well, that's Matt Westfall, and he is a good bit back off of this group. Boyd is still out front by about 4/10. Quarter of the way through, lap 10 about to be in the books right here. 30 laps remaining. Morano with a move. Going to take a spot away from DeWert. He's got the bottom rolling. Said he was going to go back to that same setup he used in the last feature. Yeah, that gave him a dominating win. No one could touch him a few weeks ago when we were here. Let's go on board with Dylan DeWert right here as he's going to watch this battle for the lead. Very gentle, getting through the corners with the throttle, waiting for the car. And it's just bouncing down the straightaways. You can hear the RPMs up and down. Oh, Morano clipped the fence coming out of 2. Top 8 still in lockstep. Westfall, the first car not in that group. He is a ways back and he's got company. Christofferson is making his way up through here again. Went backwards early and is now starting to make his way back through the field. He's got a lot of ground to make up. He is almost 4 seconds off the lead. Boyd now under fire right alongside. Here comes Morano. There's DeWert trying to shove his nose on the inside of the 32. That time, Morano led the lap. He has just been steady, working the bottom, working the bottom, working the bottom, and now he clears Garrett Boyd. Around the top side, Boyd. Around the bottom, Morano and DeWert. Tyler Schell was out wide. He's up to 4th. Kinsey falling back through the field. Now in a battle with Braden Eiler. That's for 5th. Schell late in the going, starting to make a charge. Cuts down, pulls alongside. And Tyler Schell goes around Dylan DeWert, put him in 3rd. Not quite a second off of this 2 right here. That's Morano up front, Boyd 2nd. Boyd is going to the bottom now. He is just trying to run that same line that Dylan DeWert is running. He's keeping it at about a second over Tyler Schell. Morano out front, Boyd 2nd, Schell 3rd, DeWert and Kinsey right there. Eiler is making his way on the bottom, trying to get back into it. Here comes Travis Johnson. Johnson's making some noise. Now Sam Backman sees a path, and he is going to close up and see if he can start picking off spots. We're halfway this time. Cars spread all the way around the facility for the first half. We've got 1 coming out of 4 while the leaders go in 3. That's going to be Logan Wentz. Get back to this battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Top 2 really started to get away. They're out to 1.2 seconds. Tyler Schell has put some distance between himself in 3rd and Dylan DeWert in 4th. And Travis Johnson now is working the high side. He got around Kinsey. Puts himself into the top 5. Track rough down the straightaways. Very, very rough. Let's follow Travis Johnson. Get the drone cam out. You can see the leaders way out in front. Bachman now around the top side of Kinsey. Bachman's up to 6th. Third and 4th are starting to get away from 5th. starting to close in very slowly on the front two. Laps are winding down pretty quick, but Anthony Morano is running away. He is out to 0.6 of a second, took the lead, and has started to really stretch himself away from Boyd. There's 15 laps remaining. There's Tyler Schell still in third. DeWart is in fourth, and then the gap is starting to widen back to fifth. That battle, 5th, 6th, 7th, still not over because Bachman hasn't cleared Kinsey yet. Kevin Hanley got around Christofferson. Ostendorf is in the 10th spot. Moody, Ware, Eiler, Westfall is way back, laps down. Jansen off track, Logan Wentz off track. So the car I saw was Matt Westfall right in front of the leaders there. Morano doing it again. Man, got to the front. I think there's courses for horses, and I think this is his. Schell and DeWert are not done with one another, it doesn't look like. DeWert maybe sizing him up, trying to figure out where he's going to make a last-ditch effort at. And I know Gumby, he's just trying to figure out where the best grip patch on the track is right now, and that's where he wants to put that 85 car. He's right around the bottom. Good line through 1 and 2. Man, he has really got that car looking smooth. He goes to the high side in 3 and 4. Lap times, just a little slower than the leader, but no slower than second place. In fact, that gap at a second has not changed. Morano's about to get to the lap car of Westfall. He'll probably do that with about 8 to go. Westfall. Not his night. 3 laps down. He must have had some kind of issue, ran into the pits, came back out because he wouldn't be 3 laps down otherwise. It looks like the front wheels on that are both pointing the same way, and that's probably good and bad. Down the straightaway, you want the right front to be towed out a little and the left front to be pretty straight. And it looks like they're both towed to the right just a little bit. So at 7 to go, we're going to get to the lap traffic. It's really not going to be a factor. Morano should be able to ease right on by Westfall here. He's opened it up to 1.4 seconds. Now Tyler Schell's got it down to about 0.9 of a second. DeWert still in the hunt for a podium spot. He'll go to the bottom. Schell's coming down. They're going to touch. DeWert's going to stay married to the bottom right now. Now goes to the top side. Boyd has not gotten to the lap car yet. We got the wave lap, 5 to go. Morano, Boyd, Schell, DeWert, Travis Johnson, the top 5. And Johnson may be under fire because Bachman finally got away from Kinsey. And now he looks like he's wanting to race for a top 5 spot. Here comes Kevin Hanley late. Oh, big problems for Tyler Schell. He got the car way out of shape, getting into 1 and 2, and it's going to cost him the podium. I don't know if the car bounced funny getting into the corner, if he just overdrove it right there. But that car got way out of shape. He may have nicked the wall getting in to the corner. That may be exactly what happened. Got a little too low on his entry, but he is going to fall to 4th. He's going to give that spot to Dylan DeWert. 2 to go, the signal from the starter stand this time. Boyd finally working his way past Westfall. 1 second between second and third. Anthony Morano out of turn 4, white flag in hand. One more time around. Next flag's going to end this thing. And it has been an Anthony Morano kind of night back at Oswego, and he is going to go 2 for 2 at this crazy little racetrack. Morano wins the opener. Boyd's coming home second. DeWert third. Shell fourth. Johnson fifth. So we'll start grabbing our drivers. We'll let them get parked down here. Give them just a second to catch their breath. Dylan DeWert, you got a copy?
I hear you.
Man, that looked like that was a pretty hard-fought battle from heat race all the way through this feature, but you're going to grab third place tonight. Tell us about your racing this evening.
I had a blast. This thing, it was a lot of fun. I mean, obviously I didn't quite bring enough car, I guess, but it was a good track. I mean, you could run the top, you could run the bottom, you can kind of run the middle, just depending on how you were taking the corners. I don't have a ton of laps on here, but, you know, I wasn't really impressed with this track until now. I mean, I haven't had this much fun in a while, to be honest with you.
Was the second time the DSRL has visited this track in the big blocks, and your teammate absolutely dominated the first one. Tonight he had a little bit of a battle to go get the win. Did he share anything with you coming into this race?
Not with me per se, but if I asked, you probably would have.
well, he's really fast. You might want to talk to him about running Oswego, because he's kind of dominating this place. But to open up the season, race number 1 of 10, did we pick a good spot?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think I did pretty well. I think the track was great. I just went nonstop, so you can't really ask for more than that.
Yeah, had 16 cars and no cautions, and looked like there was a lot of battles all the way through, man. Well, congrats on the run. Give me some shout-outs, some thank yous. We'll let you get out of here, buddy.
Congrats to Anthony on his win. He walked away with it. There was nobody going to touch him. All the other boys at FTM that came out to play. Gunner at Swan Speed Shop, Dean with the Super Dirt Car, Bombs Tech Services, Dirt Slingers, you Roger, thanks for making us look pretty, and MDI TV. I think that's pretty much it.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Congrats on a great run. And, man, I'll look forward to seeing you back here next week.
All right. I'll try to make it.
That's Dylan DeWert in the 20 car. He finishes third, and now one spot short. But the way to start a title defense is to not get a DNF. And Garrett Boyd, it looked like you guys had a lot of fun out there racing tonight.
Yeah, it's, switch the car would hold the bottom a little bit more. I feel like I might have had something for him, but Anthony's always fast here, so hard to beat.
Yeah, I was going to say, this guy absolutely dominated this field the last time we visited this track. He's going to win again, but you were a lot closer this time than last time.
Yeah, I don't even think we were in the same zip code last time, so it was definitely a little bit of a win that we could keep up with him this time.
Looked like track was super rough out there from the driver's seat. Did you need a mouthpiece to run tonight?
Yeah, it needed to be snugged up pretty tight in the car too.
Yeah, it looked like straightaways were just whoop-de-doo track down the back and the front, and you guys were out there. I thought it looked like it was a fun race, wrestling the car, wrestling each other. The lap traffic there at the end, and I know it probably wouldn't have changed anything, but it looked like he slowed you down just a touch.
Yeah, I don't think it would have changed anything, and it's so hard to get around somebody here, and I didn't want to make a stupid mistake and end up taking myself out of contention with a lap car, so I just kind of took my time getting around him.
All right, man, we noticed the new paint, maybe new sponsors, so give us some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you get ready for the next one.
I got to thank my girlfriend first, and the family, and then Quality One Lube and Repair, Sim Magic, Sim Shop. I don't remember the long list of sponsors, but I promise I'll have it next time for DSRL. But all the sponsors that help put this thing together, and then you for broadcasting it, Roger.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. I'll look forward to seeing you in the 360s here in a little bit.
Thank you.
Garrett Boyd finishing in second, and now let's grab. We talked to him in the pre-race, and we asked him, what was it going to take, and apparently all he had to do was put the setup in from last time, and then just go drive the car. Anthony Morano, you did it again. You're 2 for 2 here on Monday night with DSRL.
Man, I do love this track. I have a great setup for here, and I have one like just for running official races, and then I have one that's for like leagues and stuff like that. And it's thing's so comfortable to drive. It makes it so easy.
Well, whatever it is, it's working. This looks like this might be one of your favorite places. Otherwise, I really am scared for the rest of the field for the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite places. That really do enjoy coming here. I always seem to place well, and managed to do a pretty good job with tire management and all that. So, I mean, if it works, it works. I'm not going to change that, that's for sure.
It's an awesome run, man. Like I said, you're 2 for 2. I'm sure you wish we could race here every week, but we're going to go somewhere different next week and see if you can repeat the same results.
One can hope. I'm not sure where we're going next week yet. I'll have to look, but hopefully it's something I can do good with and build on these points already.
Well, it's a fantastic way to start the season, man. Give me some shout-outs, some thank yous. We'll let you get out of here and celebrate with your teammates.
I got to thank my wife, Sherry, and the boys over at FTM. Super Durker, High Mom Lens, Swan Speed Shop, Do Pro Setups, DJ Setup Shop, or DJ Sim Shop, Expert Installation, Castleberry Flagstone, MDI TV, GripHack.com, and Roger, everything you're doing over here for us to come out and look good.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Bring all your teammates back again. They made a hell of a race out of this thing, all right?
Will do, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Anthony Morano picking up the win here to kick things off. Let's take a look at our results. Morano, Boyd, DeWert, 1, 2, 3. Tyler Schell in his return to DSRL finishes 4th. Travis Johnson 5th. Newcomer Dylan Kinsey in 6th. Sam Bachman returns to DSRL and runs 7th on night 1. Kevin Hanley in 8th. Tom Ostendorf 9th. Larry Moody was 10th. Buddy Wire 11th. Matt Westfall 12th. Clay Christopherson 13th. Braden Nyler 14th. Miles Jensen was 15th. Logan Wentz was 16th. He did not have a good start to things. I think he got down into turn 1 and got a little bumper action, got himself in the fence and got the car damaged and just could not finish. So bad news for him. He'll come back next week and he will definitely have a chance to improve on that. Fantastic opener to the season. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for being in the chat. We're going to be back at 9:30 Eastern to bring back to the original home of sprint car racing on iRacing, the 360 Wing Sprint Cars. We expect a big field for that. Make sure you tune in. Say hi in the chat. If you can't come back, well, we appreciate you being here. Without you guys, there's no reason for us to do this. And without all the awesome leagues giving you fantastic racing like you just saw, there is nothing for us to cover. Everybody gets a big pat on the back there. Till we see you the next time, keep the rough side down. At all times, keep it dirty. Peace and love to everybody.